I'm Dr. Srinivasa. Received appreciations as a best academician, best researcher, best scientist, and the best my presentations are appreciated. So and even I have got appreciations as well as in the technical program chair also. So coming into this today presentation actually, so I am discussing the machine learning concepts. This is the objective of the presentation. Coming into the present real world, we should have to develop the skills and the knowledge based on the machine learning algorithms actually. That plays an important role actually. So whether it may be a holiday or Sunday or festival, I am spending more time on the technical advancements. So on the technical advancements actually. So in association with the topmost scientists and industrial experts, and also with the topmost academicians. So to give a more and more knowledge to my students, as well as scholars, as well as team members, etc. Because I have a lot of concern so on my commitments, responsibilities, and regarding to my profession actually. So I'm first of all I'm very much thankful to all my hierarchy members, and the today's presentation is the objective of this presentation is so even I developed some more projects actually based on the machine learning actually. So the objective of the presentation is so we should develop a knowledge and skills and on the machine learning actually. This is the objective of the today's presentation actually. So I will present each and every concept very clearly in the simple manner, because lot of my hard work is there behind this, because in association with so many experts I prepared this presentation actually. So that's why the reason you can give importance to analyze these concepts. This is very much useful for the project students also. So once you done a project based on the advanced technologies, your project is very much worthwhile actually. So I'm that's why the reason I'm guiding most of the projects. So as a resource person, so to in the correct path as per the industry standards. So this in generally in my presentations I will give importance for the generally I will give more importance for the to knowledge and skills only. So anyhow, the heading of this presentation is concepts of machine learning. The first most important concept is machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. That's when you can call the machine learning is a discipline of artificial intelligence. This is the first point actually in my presentation. The second most important point is the machine learning provides machines that ability to automatically learn from data, and past experiences. These two words are very important while identifying the patterns, to make predictions. These are very important technical words with minimum human involvement. Concept 1 is over. The concept 2 I am stressing. The concept 2 is machine learning methods. This is regarding to machine learning methods is my concept 2. So machine learning methods enable computers to operate autonomously without explicit programming. This is my concept 2. The concept 3, machine learning applications fed with new data, and they can independently learn, grow, develop, and adopt. This is the concept 3 actually. So that is the concept 3 actually. So you please analyze all these concepts. So my expectation is you please train. So I will guide you. So because I am working more, okay, so in association with experts. That's why the reason implementation stage you came, okay, so you can take it very seriously. They are very much valuable points, okay, so this presentation is very much useful to you. So then next go into the concept 4, the machine learning devices, insightful information from large volumes of data. This is most important. Insightful information from large volumes of data by leveraging algorithms to identify patterns and learn an iterative process. This is most important point. Okay. So then coming into the concept 4, machine learning algorithms are computation methods to learn directly from data instead of relying on any predetermined equation that may serve as a model. That means this comment is based on the machine learning models. This concept is on the machine learning models. I design concepts. Okay, so you try to analyze these concepts actually. So for the multiple benefits I am telling. Okay, so suppose the basic definition of machine learning is so there are so many basic definitions, of course, because machine learning was first coined by Arthur Samuel in the year 1959. Looking back, that year was probably the most significant in terms of technological advancements. Just now I told that. So there are so many definitions of machine learning. So if you observe various sources, okay, so regarding to, we should give an importance for the standard definition, okay, because our skills, development of the skills and knowledge is most important. After extensive literature survey or so much of technical discussions, I am giving one standard definition that a computer program is said to be learned from experience with respect to some class of tasks and performs measure P. Okay, if it performs task T as measured by P, improves with experience E. That means here 3 words are there. Please try to examine. One is experience, and other one is tasks, and the third one is performance measures. Okay. Today in this presentation, I will give some of the important problems to you. You please try to solve those problems. Okay. So before going to the problems, I will give some most common machine learning tasks include classification, regression, machine translation, transcription. Okay, so please kindly note down these important keywords actually, that machine learning tasks include what the major things are: classification, regression, machine translation, transcription. Okay, this include, of course, you should have to evaluate some problems. I have prepared some problems to you, so you try to give you importance for the problems. Before going to that problem, I am telling that in machine learning, okay, so we should give importance for accuracy also. Okay, so that is the concept I am giving. We will give the accuracy. For that only we will train that actually. So and another important one is machine learning is broadly actually it is classified into 3 categories. One is supervised learning, and the second one is unsupervised learning. The third one is category is reinforcement learning actually. So that here I will give importance and the important concept of supervised learning. Okay, try to analyze learning algorithms experiences a data set containing features, but each example is also associated with a label or a target. Try to analyze this one. And unsupervised learning experiences a data set containing many features, okay, then learn useful properties of the structure of this data set. There is a lot of difference between supervised and unsupervised learning. Please try to examine this main difference. Okay, so main difference, this is very example. So if you are very serious, okay, or you should analyze these points. Okay, so those who are learning the machine learning course, you are benefited in the entire the course, of course. Okay, for project students also you can get an idea, one basic idea to develop one machine learning model or on the practical oriented way. This is the benefit. Of course, problem one I am discussing that suppose you take an example of any email. Of course, suppose I am telling Gmail. Okay, so you should have to develop a better filter. Okay, whether that emails are spam or not. So want that here our duty is very simple. Okay, solution to the first problem is to better filter emails as spam or not. Okay, you should identify only three things. The first thing is task, and the other one is issue performance and experience. You try to examine that. I will give solution to one problem. First, you note down the first problem. So regarding to the email messages are spam or not. Okay. So the next one is a checker's learning problem. Checker's learning problem. The second problem is okay. The third one is a robot driving problem. The third problem is okay. And regarding to that fourth problem, fruit prediction problem. Fourth problem is fruit prediction problem. The fifth problem is face recognition problem. This is a very important project also regarding to face recognition, solving of face recognition problem using machine learning algorithms. Now I will give some sort of what you have to do on these all these problem solutions. I will give solution for this. You should just write down only three things: task, performance measure, and experience. Okay, for face recognition problem I am giving that task, I am giving solution. Please kindly note that predicting different types of faces. This is the task. Once again I am repeating, task is predicting different types of faces, and performance measure able to predict maximum types of faces. Able to predict that maximum types of faces. Okay, so generally you saw these face recognition systems in the attendance systems actually. Okay, so the experience, what is an experience? This is the very important in the machine learning the subject actually. Okay, training machine with the maximum amount of data sets of different face images. Training maximum amount of data sets with different face images. That is a new thing in the machine learning actually. Okay, that's the fifth problem. Please kindly note that. The other problem I prepared, automatic translation of documents. Okay, so I presented solution to one problem. Likewise, you work out the remaining problems. Okay, you write down only task, performance measure, and the other one is experience. You write down for these problems. If you can able to write okay all these things, definitely you are benefited. So in the further to turn up into to solve the simple problems. Okay, so as per the standards actually, of course, next so to develop any projects actually, so this is the basic concept to develop anything actually, of course. Okay, you can do this one very seriously. The most one is I have prepared these problems for your benefit only. The coming to the conclusion. So the most important thing, okay, in the suppose I am giving maybe there are different types of streams are there in the projects actually. To develop the projects, you need to distinguish or compare artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. Okay, you should have to compare. Okay, these three in a as per the technical standards. That's most important, because you want to work out any problems actually as per suppose any industry related problems. A distinction of these three is very important actually. Okay, so and first of all you develop based on some innovative route map presented. So just understand the value, and based on that, so you should develop some skills. Okay, so later on in my next sessions we will discuss more interesting things. So please try to analyze those problems. Okay, so thank you all. Thank you.